Good morning, everyone. Good to be with you on this beautiful Monday morning. I'm not a sailor, so I don't understand a lot about how the winds blow, but I do understand about the band that circles the globe called the doldrums. And that's where the winds from the north and winds from the south meet. And often the winds are uncertain, and sometimes, or for a lot of the time, there's a lot of stillness. So sailors don't like it. And I sort of feel as though we're in the spiritual doldrums at the moment. We're in between time. We're trying to figure out where our souls are. And so if I ask the question, how goes your soul, the good Wesleyan question, I think we're all challenged to know where our soul is at this point in time, given that we're coming towards the end, maybe, of the pandemic, but we still don't know quite how to behave. All the issues of isolation and social distancing and suddenly being back together again are sort of anxiety making. And I think it's important that we stay focused in our faith during this time of doldrums. And this faith has sustained us through our lives this far, and it will be available to us in the future. But I think we're all going to be called to explore some new avenues of faith. Living a godly life and being church is going to be different in the post-COVID world. Everything is being resorted in the life of faith. So it's really important that we all stay rooted, stay firmly in the faith that has served us well, so that as we explore new ways of being church, that we can sense that God is with us on the journey. I wanted to share some resources, 3 things. The first one is a meditation from our good friend Rumi from the Sufi tradition. And he says this: someone asked, what is better than prayer? As we have already said and explained, the answer is that the soul of prayer is better than prayer. Another answer would be that faith is better than prayer, for prayer is obligatory 5 particular times a day. He's speaking from his Muslim tradition. But faith is a continuous. One can be excused from prayer for a valid reason, and it's also possible to postpone a prayer. But faith isn't dropped or postponed. Faith without prayer is still beneficial, but prayer without faith, like that of hypocrites, has no benefit. Prayer differs from religion to religion, but faith is everywhere the same. Its states, its focus, and so forth are the same. There are also other differences, and according to the attracting power of the one who is listening, they become apparent. The listener is like flour in the hands of a bread maker. Words are like water sprinkled on the flour, according to the need. So faith and prayer. And I thought I would read a favorite that we've read a number of times over the years, and people are always moved by the words of Rumi's prayer, the guest house. And he says, this being human is a guest house, every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door, laughing, and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes. because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Great words of Rumi. And a reminder to us that we have to be ready to adjust, ready to understand that God is working through different emotions, through different ways of being, different attitudes, so that we're prepared to see where the Spirit leads us, because things are not going to be the same. And it's strange for me in my final year. I thought this was my final year before retirement, but I've got an extra bonus year of discovering what God is at work doing in my soul and your soul and in our life together. The third thing I want to read is, I'm going to modify it slightly into a prayer, and it comes from Mother Teresa of Calcutta. It says this, and you may want to be in an attitude of prayer. When people are often unreasonable, irrational, and self-centered, forgive them anyway. When, if you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives, be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some unfaithful friends and some genuine enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend years creating, others could destroy overnight. Create anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, some may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten. Do good anyway. Give the best you have, and it will never be enough. Give your best anyway. In the final analysis, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. Powerful words from Mother Teresa. And I pray that we all may find the strength, the courage, the faith, and the wells of deep love to keep loving anyway, no matter what changes come our way, that we can find the energy to tap into those streams of love that come to us from God. So I pray that this day may be for you a day filled with God's richest blessing, in which you live it and love it anyway. Amen.